doubt. What's up, Voodoo?
Yeah, I actually wanted to go back to what Holly was saying about, neurodivergence and your musings, and I kind of just wanted to get your opinion. So I think you bring up some really good points around, neurodivergence. So do you think, like, in your opinion, and like I said, this is maybe just speculation, but do you think that neurodivergence is a symptom of exo-consciousness contact, or do you think the exo-consciousness kind of chooses those that are neurodivergent because of maybe ease of communication or facilitation of communication?
Great question.
Great question, and I certainly think it's the latter for sure. And I have been back and forth for many years on the why, the who, the what, and what's the driving mechanism behind it. And I do think it really is the latter of what you've just said there. And you know, for me, as someone who has studied and trained in many different contact modalities, from Rama through to Greer's C5, Dr. Joseph Burke's sort of version HICE, human initiated contact events or experiences. And even when you start to look at the sort of, indigenous, people of America and the Aborigines of Australia, there's been contact modalities forever. But certainly those with some kind of neurodivergence, I believe it's part of that contact experience to make it easier for them or what the phenomena to have some level of contact. And that becomes then a responsibility that maybe some people don't necessarily want. It's a really interesting one, and I wish I had all the answers, but yeah, it's something I certainly muse on for a long time for sure.
Since you mentioned that, I just posted up in a thread, right? DARPA program, NeuroFast. Basically, imagine extreme neuroplasty, but it's being tailored to get the max benefit. And I had just been mentioning stuff like this. Like, it felt like I was going through that at the time I needed to do the things that I need to do. Because think about that. Our government has the ability that if PTSD, things like that, if you're a soldier, person, any of those things, it can not only heal you, it can make you better than you were. Extreme neuro, basically tailored brain, connections. And what could that entail? What could that do if you were able to coax that along? Do you think psi abilities is one of those things?